It's time for the women's division here at the Oceania Super Sevens in our fourth session of 6 this weekend. Australian selection up against the Black Ferns Pango. Two very strong sides. Australian selection handed their first loss earlier today against the Black Ferns
Yeah, they've got the entire width of the field. Be interesting to see what these Australian selection girls do.
Timmy Hayes taps, passes it through to the midfield. That's Ashby with the ball. Then out to Caslick. Just quick hands, as you said, using the full length of this field. Again, they drop to the pocket. There's Caslick there. We know what she can do with ball in hand. Looks for the offload. Running onto the ball is Shani Williams. Just a good line coming there. And as you said, Charlotte Caslick just straight up through the middle of the park. And Noah Williams has stayed down there too.
Yeah, this is great play here from Charlotte Caslick. Takes in two defenders and good support play here from Shani Williams.
Competing at the breakdown is Ruby Tui. Williams decides to have a go. Gets rid of Tui the first time, but she comes back for a second bite. Again, Caslick, ball in two hands, is trying to go on the outside of Willison, and she gives the pass away out to Demi Hayes. Demi Hayes gets over the try line again. Just Australia spreading that ball wide and getting on the outside of their opposition.
Yeah, New Zealand here just caught off guard with an extra player outside and Demi Hayes.
At the end of the first half, it's the Australian selection team leading 12 points to nil over the Black Ferns Pango. And in true Ruby Tui style, decides just to have a go. She'll look back at that one on the highlight reel and think probably wasn't the best option. But as Tanika Willison said, this team, the Black Ferns Pango, they're here to have fun. They've just come together over the past few days. But Australia, what can they do now with the ball in hand? Running outside their own 22, Ashby. She's going to get on the outside of Takitimu Cook. She decides to give it back on the inside to Faith Nathan, who's got absolute wheels on her, does Faith Nathan. So a penalty down the right-hand side of the field to New Zealand results in a try to Australia on the other end.
Yeah, absolutely here. Ball in two hands, key points. And then she just puts the afterburner on. A cut there with Nathan in support. Puts the afterburners.
There's Takitimu Cook. Again, they move to the right side. Georgia Dahl, she's dangerous on attack. And here's Mahina Poor, bit of footwork coming in from her as well. Getting on the outside, throwing the pass in, but she finds an Australian in Shani Williams. Slow ball from that ruck, but Ashby just gets on the outside of Georgia Dahls. Well, she only had a few inches to work with, but she got through a smallest of holes. Yeah, and that's a good try at Ashby.
Yeah, absolutely. What's so key about this is she held, here we go, she held the ball in two hands. Just made the defender hold for a bit and just puts on the afterburner.
Tui, Takitimu Cook, and we'll show and go from Ikanasio inside cut. Good play from the Black Ferns team, and she's thrown the ball in field to Charlotte Caslick. And Ruby Tui putting in a shot on Caslick, competing at ruck time as well. They've gone one off runner off the back of the ruck, have the Australians, and that's Tegan Levi. Southwell with no number on the back, onto the park. Australia, they've got numbers to the right-hand side. They just need to give the pass out to Toit. Decides she wants to have a dance as well. And a good drawing pass coming in from Caslick out to her right winger. And another good try to Australia.
Yeah, that was good play here from Tegan Levi. Up the middle there, she spotted a gap. And just simple, good footwork there and simple hands to the winger there, Faith Nathan.
Robin Zetti, she'll tap and have a go herself. Robin Zetti, ever close. Ruby Tui dives over. And you're not going to stop a determined Ruby Tui from there.
Absolutely not, but it started from Robin Zetti. Just a little kick up the field for herself. She regathers and Ruby Tui goes over the line for them.
Well, a consolation try for the Black Ferns Pango, but it's been an emphatic win, comprehensive win to this Australian selection side. As Robin Zetti looks to convert, and it's away. So 29 points to 5. The Australian selection team get the win over the Black Ferns Pango.